Olağanüstü bir dövüş gecesi. Muay-Thai tutkunları ekran başına. Organizatör Hüseyin Demircan muhteşem bir geceye imza atıyor. Fit in Fight Night. Nefesleri kesen bir dövüş şöleni. Heyecan kasırgasına hazır olun. Muay-Thai milli takım sporcularımız Fransız sporculara karşı. En iyiler kozlarını paylaşıyor. Uzun süre hafızalardan silinmeyecek 6 harika maç. Kazananı tahmin etmek zor. Kaybeden olmak istemiyorsan bu müthiş geceyi sakın kaçırma. Fit in Fight Night. 21 Eylül Cumartesi akşamı saat 21'de canlı yayınla Sports TV'de. Fit in Fight Night. Biletler bubilet.com.tr'de. Olağanüstü bir dövüş gecesi. Muay-Thai tutkunları ekran başına. Organizatör Hüseyin Demircan muhteşem bir geceye imza atıyor. Fit in Fight Night. Nefesleri kesen bir dövüş şöleni. Heyecan kasırgasına hazır olun. Muay-Thai milli takım sporcularımız Fransız sporculara karşı. En iyiler kozlarını paylaşıyor. Uzun süre hafızalardan silinmeyecek 6 harika maç. Kazananı tahmin etmek zor. Kaybeden olmak istemiyorsan bu müthiş geceyi sakın kaçırma. Fit in Fight Night. 21 Eylül Cumartesi akşamı saat 21'de canlı yayınla Sports TV'de. Fit in Fight Night. Biletler bubilet.com.tr'de. Olağanüstü bir dövüş gecesi. Muay-Thai tutkunları ekran başına. Organizatör Hüseyin Demircan muhteşem bir geceye imza atıyor. Fit in Fight Night. Nefesleri kesen bir dövüş şöleni. Heyecan kasırgasına hazır olun. Muay-Thai milli takım sporcularımız Fransız sporculara karşı. En iyiler kozlarını paylaşıyor. Uzun süre hafızalardan silinmeyecek 6 harika maç. Kazananı tahmin etmek zor. Kaybeden olmak istemiyorsan bu müthiş geceyi sakın kaçırma. Fit in Fight Night. 21 Eylül Cumartesi akşamı saat 21'de canlı yayınla Sports TV'de. Fit in Fight Night. Biletler bubilet.com.tr'de. Olağanüstü bir dövüş gecesi. Muay-Thai tutkunları ekran başına. Organizatör Hüseyin Demircan muhteşem bir geceye imza atıyor. Fit in Fight Night. Nefesleri kesen bir dövüş şöleni. Heyecan kasırgasına hazır olun. Muay-Thai milli takım sporcularımız Fransız sporculara karşı. En iyiler kozlarını paylaşıyor. Uzun süre hafızalardan silinmeyecek 6 harika maç. Kazananı tahmin etmek zor. Kaybeden olmak istemiyorsan bu müthiş geceyi sakın kaçırma. Fit in Fight Night. 21 Eylül Cumartesi akşamı saat 21'de canlı yayınla Sports TV'de. Fit in Fight Night. Biletler bubilet.com.tr'de. Olağanüstü bir dövüş gecesi. Muay-Thai tutkunları ekran başına. Organizatör Hüseyin Demircan muhteşem bir geceye imza atıyor. Fit in Fight Night. Nefesleri kesen bir dövüş şöleni. Heyecan kasırgasına hazır olun. Muay-Thai milli takım sporcularımız Fransız sporculara karşı. En iyiler kozlarını paylaşıyor. Uzun süre hafızalardan silinmeyecek 6 harika maç. Kazananı tahmin etmek zor. Kaybeden olmak istemiyorsan bu müthiş geceyi sakın kaçırma. Fit in Fight Night. 21 Eylül Cumartesi akşamı saat 21'de canlı yayınla Sports TV'de. Fit in Fight Night. Biletler bubilet.com.tr'de. Olağanüstü bir dövüş gecesi. Muay-Thai tutkunları ekran başına. Organizatör Hüseyin Demircan muhteşem bir geceye imza atıyor. Fit in Fight Night. Nefesleri kesen bir dövüş şöleni. Heyecan kasırgasına hazır olun. Muay-Thai milli takım sporcularımız Fransız sporculara karşı. En iyiler kozlarını paylaşıyor. Uzun süre hafızalardan silinmeyecek 6 harika maç. Kazananı tahmin etmek zor. Kaybeden olmak istemiyorsan bu müthiş geceyi sakın kaçırma. Fit in Fight Night. 21 Eylül Cumartesi akşamı saat 21'de canlı yayınla Sports TV'de. Fit in Fight Night. Biletler bubilet.com.tr'de. Olağanüstü bir dövüş gecesi. Muay-Thai tutkunları ekran başına. Organizatör Hüseyin Demircan muhteşem bir geceye imza atıyor. Fit in Fight Night. Nefesleri kesen bir dövüş şöleni. Heyecan kasırgasına hazır olun. Muay-Thai milli takım sporcularımız Fransız sporculara karşı. En iyiler kozlarını paylaşıyor. Uzun süre hafızalardan silinmeyecek 6 harika maç. Kazananı tahmin etmek zor. Kaybeden olmak istemiyorsan bu müthiş geceyi sakın kaçırma. Fit in Fight Night. 21 Eylül Cumartesi akşamı saat 21'de canlı yayınla Sports TV'de. Fit in Fight Night. Biletler bubilet.com.tr'de. Olağanüstü bir dövüş gecesi. Muay-Thai tutkunları ekran başına. Organizatör Hüseyin Demircan muhteşem bir geceye imza atıyor. Fit in Fight Night. Nefesleri kesen bir dövüş şöleni. Heyecan kasırgasına hazır olun. Muay-Thai milli takım sporcularımız Fransız sporculara karşı. En iyiler kozlarını paylaşıyor. Uzun süre hafızalardan silinmeyecek 6 harika maç. Kazananı tahmin etmek zor. Kaybeden olmak istemiyorsan bu müthiş geceyi sakın kaçırma. Fit in Fight Night. 21 Eylül Cumartesi akşamı saat 21'de canlı yayınla Sports TV'de. Fit in Fight Night. Biletler bubilet.com.tr'de. Olağanüstü bir dövüş gecesi. Muay-Thai tutkunları ekran başına. Organizatör Hüseyin Demircan muhteşem bir geceye imza atıyor. Fit in Fight Night. Nefesleri kesen bir dövüş şöleni. Heyecan kasırgasına hazır olun. Muay-Thai milli takım sporcularımız Fransız sporculara karşı. En iyiler kozlarını paylaşıyor. Uzun süre hafızalardan silinmeyecek 6 harika maç. Kazananı tahmin etmek zor. Kaybeden olmak istemiyorsan bu müthiş geceyi sakın kaçırma. Fit in Fight Night. 21 Eylül Cumartesi akşamı saat 21'de canlı yayınla Sports TV'de. Fit in Fight Night. Biletler bubilet.com.tr'de. Olağanüstü bir dövüş gecesi. Muay-Thai tutkunları ekran başına. Organizatör Hüseyin Demircan muhteşem bir geceye imza atıyor. Fit in Fight Night. Nefesleri kesen bir dövüş şöleni. Heyecan kasırgasına hazır olun. Muay-Thai milli takım sporcularımız Fransız sporculara karşı.
Değerli misafirlerimiz, bir Hüseyin Demircan organizasyonu olan Fit in Fight Night'ı izlemek üzere sizler Selectum City Otel'e ve siz sevgili spor severler Sports TV'de ekranlarınızın başına hepiniz hoş geldiniz. İstanbul'da muhteşem bir dövüş gecesi yaşayacağız. Tam 6 karşılaşma. Türkiye Karma Dövüşler Sanatları Federasyonu ilk maçı komisyonculuğu üstlenmiş olacak ve sonrasında tam 5 Muay-Thai maçı nefesleri kesecek. Sports TV'de canlı yayındayız. Spikerimiz sevgili İzge Günal maçların heyecanları yansıtıyor olacak. Ve aynı zamanda bu organizasyon Prime Fight HD aracılığıyla tam 110 ülkede canlı olarak yayınlanacak. İngilizce anlatımda da sevgili Arkın Çelik tüm dünyaya bu gecenin heyecanını yansıtıyor olacak. Değerli misafirlerimiz, gecemizin hemen başında önce organizatör Hüseyin Demircan'ı ringe davet ediyorum. Güçlü alkışlarınızla.
Söyledim abi.
Elimden gelenin en iyisini yapmaya çalıştım. Bu işe aslında uzun süredir düşünüyordum ama tam startı 2 ay önce bastım. Yurt dışından en iyi sporcuları bulmaya çalıştım. Türkiye'den en iyi milli sporcularımızla da konuştuk. Elimizden geleni yaptık. Birinci organizasyona göre iyi olacağını düşünüyorum. Amacım daha da ilerlemek, Muay-Thai sporunu geliştirmek. Yurt dışındaki organizasyonlar çok kaliteli gidiyor. Bizim de o seviyeye çıkarmamız gerekiyor. Bunun için en önemli gereken şey aslında sponsorluk. Buradan bütün sponsorlarıma teşekkür ediyorum. Öncelikle buraya bize kapılarını açan Selectum City Otel'e çok teşekkür ediyorum. Bu bizim için çok önemli. Onun dışında Habib Karabacak İnşaat, spor ve sporcuya her zaman destekli bulunuyor. Niş Palas, Erol Erdemir, çok teşekkür ederim. Onun dışında da en önemlisi aslında ana sponsorlarımdan biri Tensaflex, Kemal Eke. Hepsine çok teşekkür ediyorum. İyi akşamlar diyorum. Hepinize keyifli, heyecanlı seyirler diliyorum. Çok teşekkür ederim.
Çok teşekkür ediyoruz sevgili Hüseyin Demircan. Muhteşem bir gece olacak. Sizi yerinize alalım. Tüm hazırlıklarımızı tamamlayalım. Ben şimdi pası sevgili spikerimiz İzge Günal'a ve Prime Fight'ta İngilizce anlatımla tüm dünyaya bu heyecanı yansıtacak olan Arkın Çelik'e bırakıyorum. İzge Arkın.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is going to be an inaugural event for Fit and Fight Night, taking place in Istanbul at Selectum City Hotel. This is the first of its kind. Tonight is about Muay Thai. Tonight is about elbows and knees, but we open the night. The first fight of the evening will be mixed fighting sports. It's mixed martial arts, but in a different setting. It's going to take place in our ring, and this fight night promises to be one of the most exciting martial arts spectacles of the year, featuring 6 thrilling matchups with top-level competitors. And the event will showcase 4 of Turkey's national champions who will face fierce competition, elite-level fighters from France. Among the French competitors are several previous championship belt holders from Thailand, and the hometown of Muay Thai will be featured with its best. We go back to yesterday's press conference.
Face to Face organizasyonuna hepiniz hoş geldiniz, şeref verdiniz.
Bu benim ilk galam. Elimden gelenin en iyisini yapmaya çalıştım. Sporculara bol şanslar diliyorum.
Muay-Thai Federasyonu olarak Hüseyin Demircan kardeşime bu güzel organizasyon için teşekkür ediyorum.
Muay-Thai'yi seçmemizin sponsor olarak en önemli sebebi Hüseyin Bey'i tanımış olmamız.
Sebahattin Turanlı geliyor. Eren Gündoğdu. Bakar mısınız? Bakar mısınız? Ortalık kızışmaya başlıyor. Mehmet Taş. Mercan Balkın. Hazırdan bile fazlasıyım diyor.
Kendime çok inanıyorum. Rakibime başarılar diliyorum.
Luka Buke.
Yarın zaten şovu yapacağım. Onu da sizler de çok iyi bir şekilde izleyeceksiniz. Tomorrow night I will shoot 100%. I'm ready.
Ben yarın %100'ümü ortaya koyacağım. Elize Merve. Nefise Altılar.
I'm really happy and just enjoy talking about.
Evet, gerçekten Türkiye'de bulunmaktan çok mutluyum. Yarın geceyi büyük bir sabırsızlıkla bekliyorum diyor.
Yarın ringde deli bir kurt göreceksiniz. O yüzden kemerlerinizi sıkın diyorum.
Samuel Anastas. Hazırım diyor.
I am always ready. If you want now, if you want tomorrow, doesn't matter.
Ben her zaman hazırım. Şu anda bile olsa hazırım. Ha bugün olmuş, ha yarın olmuş fark etmez diyor. Kenan! Sevgili Sports TV izleyicileri, değerli misafirlerimiz, bir Hüseyin Demircan organizasyonu Fit in Fight Night'ta işte şu anda masada da yerlerini aldılar. Türkiye Muay-Thai Federasyonu Profesyonel Şube Başkanı Sayın Hakan Şahade. Kendisine hoş geldin diyoruz. Ve aynı zamanda Türkiye Karma Dövüş Sanatları Federasyonu Yönetim Kurulu üyesi ve Profesyonel Şubeden sorumlu As Başkan Sayın Kahir Aslan da bizlerle birlikte. Hoş geldiniz Sayın As Başkanım. Ve aynı zamanda yine Profesyonel Hakem Kurulu Başkanı Sayın Hamit Durmaz bizlerle birlikte. Türkiye Muay-Thai Federasyonu ve tüm değerli hakemlerimiz de şu anda hazırlar. Onlar için de bir alkış rica ediyoruz sizlerden. Ve değerli misafirlerimiz, sevgili Sports TV izleyicileri, işte şimdi sporcular hazırlıklarını yaptı. Hakemler hazır, yönetmenimiz Teoman Kozan tüm ekibiyle birlikte bu gecenin heyecanını sizlere yansıtmak için hazır ve yanıtlanması gereken tek bir soru var. Bir Hüseyin Demircan organizasyonu olan Fit in Fight Night için hazır mıyız İstanbul? Ve işte gecenin ilk maçı. Karma dövüş sanatlarında bir mücadele. 70 kilogramda 5'er dakikalık 3 round üzerinden bir müsabaka ve önce mavi köşede Türk sporcu geliyor ringe. Sebahattin Turanlı.
Benimkisi tam, seninki çeyrek. Aynı gang, seninkisi siyaset. Hasımlara patlar 9 milimetre pat. Konuşursun lak lak çirkin ördek gibi vak vak. Benim gengim dolu, seninkisi gezer aylak. Bana kafa tutmak, seni gidi ahmak. Bir gün tek, bir gün gengle, işim yok. Benim senetle sepetle akıyor Spotify ve beste beste. Çektim içime hepinizi tek nefeste. OG orijin kuş, iki selfon, biri tuşlu. Yapıyorum trafik.
Ve işte rakibi kırmızı köşede
tek başıma saçım suç ortağım yoktu. Evet tek başıma kocam.
No one checked on me when I need.
Alkışlar onun için Eren Gündoğdu. Ve işte önce mavi köşede introducing first double corner, 26 years old, standing 1.75 tall, weighing 70 kilograms, making his pro debut tonight here in Fight Night. Kazgan yapıyor antrenörlüğünü. Kazgan Fight Fitness sporcusu. Trained by Kazgan, an athlete of Kazgan Fight Fitness. Sebahattin Turanlı. And now introducing his opponent in the red corner, trained by Olcan Aykul. Olcan Aykul yapıyor antrenörlüğünü. 24 years old, standing 1.75 tall, weighing 70 kilograms. His professional record, 1 fight and lost that bout. 24 yaşında, 1.75 boyunda, 70 kilogram ağırlığında, profesyonelde karma dövüş sanatlarında bir maç yaptı. Onu da kaybetti. Eren Gündoğdu. Karşılaşmanın hakemi Sayın Reşat Tezcan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on Prime Fight. This is going to be the kickoff for the evening and fight night taking place in Selectum City Hotel in İstanbul Ataşehir. We'll begin the night with mixed fighting sports.
Diz yok. Diz yok. İkisinde aynı söylüyor. Kafa arkasında araba yok.
5'er dakikalık 3 round üzerinden bir mücadele. Karma dövüş sanatlarında.
Biraz geri çekin.
One of the highlights of the event will be the presence of Kazgan on the blue corner, one of Turkey's most popular MMA fighters who will make his first appearance ringside in months after
round 1. Birinci round.
Though he was unable to compete, it was a very serious health issue that he had to go through. Here we kick off the first bout of the evening. This is going to be an MFS, Mixed Fighting Sports. And here we go for a single leg takedown, but we have Sebahattin Turanlı cinching in a guillotine. This fight might end really fast here because he has his hand under the chin, but I don't see any pressure putting down on the mat, so he's trying to pull his head out of this guillotine lock. Will he be able to make it? Because they are very fresh, very dry. Once they cinch in the choke, I don't think it's going to be much of a struggle. Because he still has his hands under the chin, but because we are in a ring,
aynı pozisyonda.
the
Hayır, ben görmedim.
pulled in.
İyi bileyim. Bak, yat aynı şekilde.
And they
Tut aynı pozisyonu tut.
continue
Fight!
in the middle of the ring. Sebahattin Turanlı is making his pro debut, and his MMA career, mixed fighting sports career, began early in 2019 when he met Kazgan family. And he's been involved in the sport ever since. Over the last 2 years, he has competed in tournaments organized by the Turkish MMA Federation, achieving a 3rd place finish and a 2nd place finish in Turkey. He also secured a 1st place in Republic Day Jiu-Jitsu tournament. He is a practitioner of BJJ. As you can see, he switched to a mount and he's going for a rear naked choke. Again, his arm is under the chin and it's a tap. It was a quick work.
Submission geldi. Pes ettirdi rakibini.
The first 2 minutes of the first round, making Eren Gündoğdu's career 0 wins and 2 losses. 24-year-old red corner Eren Gündoğdu fighter began his athletic journey in football, but soon switched to the toughest sport there is. And now we can see Kazgan on the blue corner, celebrating the victory for his pupil. This was a quick end. they did not even throw any significant punches or kicks, but rather went directly into a choke and swept from underneath. As you can see here, yes, it's a butterfly sweep and go directly to the mount. And from there on, it was all she wrote, ending via Mataleon. This was the first bout of the evening. Fit and Fight Night taking place in Selectum City Hotel Event Hall in İstanbul Ataşehir, and we are live on Prime Fight. We have an amazing lineup of fights coming up. 5 fights.
Ve işte her iki sporcu şimdi
Muay-Thai.
hakem Reşat Tezcan'ın yanında resmi olarak da kazananı açıklama zamanı. Winning by submission in the first round, first minute, 48 second. Pes ettirerek kazandı. İlk roundda 1 dakika 48. saniyede mavi köşe, blue corner, Selahattin Turanlı.
Selahattin Turanlı, blue corner, is the winner of the first fight. Kaan Kazgan was expected to fight a few months ago, the last day of May, and he couldn't get in the ring. A few days before his bout, he had a severe health issue, so he had to be hospitalized.
Öncelikle gelen herkese teşekkürler. Nabzım şu an çok yüksek. Yanlış cümleler telaffuz edersem şimdiden özür dilerim. Bu organizasyonu düzenleyenler için ekstra teşekkürler iletiyorum. Dövüş sporları özellikle ülkemizde biraz desteksiz kalıyor ama bu durumlar oluştukça Türk sporcular kendilerini gösterip daha iyi yerlerde hem ülkemizi hem kendilerini güzel şekilde branş temsil edecekler. Yeter ki bize sahne verin. Biz geliyoruz. Bekleyin bizi.
Selahattin Turanlı ve sporun çok önemli isimlerinden biri. Bu alanda yıldız bir sporcu var yanımda. Hepiniz onu yakından tanıyorsunuz. Kaan Kazgan. Son dönemde ciddi bir sağlık problemi de yaşadı. Ama hem şu anda durumunu öğrenelim. Gözlerin ışıl ışıl, durumunu iyi görüyorum. Sevgili Kaan, hem de neler söyleyeceksin onu da alalım senden.
Sağlık durumu yolunda ilerliyor. Biraz kan sulandırıcılar alıyorum. O yüzden bu yıl dövüşemeyeceğim gibi. Ama kafesi, ringleri çok özledim. Arkamızdan güzel insanların gelmesi de bizim için çok değerli. Bu spor için çok değerli. Ben ilk profesyonel maçımı yurt dışında yaptım. 2012 yılında yaptım. Neredeyse 13. yılına girecek. Şu an böyle desteklerin olması, böyle kaliteli organizasyonların olması gerçekten ülkemiz için, bu spor için çok değerli. Hüseyin Bey'e buradan tebrik ediyorum ve teşekkür ediyorum. Bugün gelen herkese hoş geldiniz diyorum. Müthiş bir gece sizi bekliyor. İyi akşamlar.
Çok teşekkür ediyoruz. Kaan Kazgan!
Off the rest of the ceremonial Waiku will take place in the ring, traditional ritual Muay-Thai. This is a touch to this highly anticipated evening. The first fight of the Muay-Thai bouts.
Değerli misafirlerimiz, sevgili Spor TV izleyicileri, karma dövüş sanatlarında bir müsabakayla açılışı yaptık. Bir Hüseyin Demircan organizasyonu Fit in Fight Night'ta gecenin diğer 5 maçı Muay-Thai maçları olacağını hatırlatalım. İşte şimdi Muay-Thai heyecanı başlıyor. Ve işte gecenin ilk Muay-Thai maçı 71 kilogramda 3'er dakikalık 3 round üzerinden bir mücadele. Ve önce mavi köşedeki sporcumuz geliyor ringe. Mehmet Taş! Mehmet Taş! Ve işte şimdi rakibini ringe davet etme zamanı. Kırmızı köşede Berkcan Balkun. Yavaş yavaş yürürken ringe doğru alkışlar eşlik etsin ona Berkcan Balkun. Berkcan Balkun.
Süzülerek, süzülerek, süzülerek, süzülerek uçuyoruz buradan. Hızımıza denk yok, başınıza dert. Hepinizi görüyorum yukarıdan et. Süzülerek, süzülerek, süzülerek, süzülerek uçuyoruz buradan. Bu oyun dünyanın karasına renk. Hepinizi görüyorum yukarıdan et.
Ve işte önce mavi köşede. Introducing first the blue corner, 18 years old, standing 1 meter 80 tall, weighing 71 kilograms. Making his pro debut tonight here in Fitting Fight Night. 18 yaşında 1.80 boyunda 71 kilogram ağırlığında profesyonelde ilk maçına çıkıyor. Bu akşam Fitting Fight Night'ta Deli Kurt Fight Academy sporcusu, a fighter of Deli Kurt Fight Academy and trained by Murat Deli Kurt antrenörlüğünü yapıyor onun. Alkışlar gelsin ona Mehmet Taş. Ve işte rakibi kırmızı köşede and his opponent in the red corner. 25 years old, standing 1 meter 70 tall, weighing 71 kilograms, making his pro debut tonight as well here in Fit and Fight Night. 25 yaşında, 1.70 boyunda, 71 kilogram ağırlığında. O da Fit in Fight Night'ta profesyoneldeki ilk maçına çıkıyor bu akşam burada. NCM Gym sporcusu Nazımcan Muhlandız yapıyor antrenörlüğünü. Trained by Mr. Muhlandız. Berkcan Balkun. Karşılaşmada ring hakemi, our ring referee, WMC referee, WMC hakemlerimizden Sayın Hacı Türk.
The first Muay Thai bout of the evening will be between Mehmet Taş, 18 years of age, and Berkcan Balkun, 25 years old. And these two guys will fight at 71 kilos, making their pro debut tonight at Fit and Fight Night, live in İstanbul at Selectum City Hotel Event Hall. And the
ve işte şimdi Waikuru
traditional
zamanı.
Waikuru
Muay Thai sporuna ve rakibe saygı gösterme ritüeli. Waikuru.
Both fighters are making their pro debut tonight, the first professional bout of their careers. But they both have extensive amateur backgrounds, representing Deli Kurt Fight Academy in blue corner and NCM personal training on the red corner. Three-minute rounds. Fit and Fight Night is set to make its mark on the Muay Thai and kickboxing worlds and promises to deliver some of the best talents in the world, especially from France for the first event they're holding, promoted by Hüseyin Demircan.
Kulaklarınız bende olsun arkadaşlar. Komutlarımı duyun. Size de bol şans diliyorum. Güzel maç olsun.
And our referee, Hacı TÜRK. The
Round
fighters,
one.
last one.
Birinci round.
The headbands are being taken away by the corners. So Mehmet Taş and Berkcan Balku will meet in the middle of the ring to start.
Time!
71 kilos, making pro debut. What's so different about Muay Thai than kickboxing is the ability to sweep, take down, and trip your opponent holding their legs while kicking. And the use of 8 limbs. As you can see here, this is a very traditional way of taking your opponent down. It's not only kicks and punches, it's elbows and knees. Mehmet Taş, corner, blue corner, couldn't keep his balance and fell off, but red corner Berkcan Balku, the 25-year-old elder fighter, gave him a taste of what he can get if he doesn't defend.
Time stop!
There's a cut on the left eye of Berkcan Balku, but this might be a head clash. We haven't seen any significant strikes to take this, but we might see better in the replays. Presented by Hüseyin Demircan. Fit and Fight Night is a professional Muay Thai and mixed fighting sports event taking place live in İstanbul Ataşehir, Selectum City Hotel Event Hall. We kicked off with a first round rear naked choke. The first fight of the night was a mixed fight sports, kind of an MMA bout that takes place in the ring. And here we are in the first round of the second fight, the first fight of the Muay Thais, but now we're in a timeout since Berkcan Balku of red corner has had a cut on the left side of his eyebrow. The medic is checking if he can continue. As we can, oh yes, this elbows from close proximity gave Mehmet Taş the upper hand in cutting his opponent. Elbows are like knives, as any fighter would testify. If you get hit with a well-placed elbow, it cuts like a knife. We will most probably see the continuation of the fight. Yes, here we are back in the ring. Last minute and 40 in the first round. And right now, Berkcan Balku is eager to finish. And he hasn't stopped his combination. This has been a more than a dozen strike combination that he began as soon as they clashed. But he really has to take it to his opponent, Mehmet Taş, the blue corner, the younger fighter, 18-year-old younger fighter, has seen the fight stopped as a timeout, but nonetheless, it's still a stop. They're going at it, not stepping back. We saw a switch knee that landed, but Berkcan Balku is not flinching at all. Apart from the cut, actually he might be winning the first round due to the sheer volume of strikes that he put out. But this is the third time the referee has stopped the fight just to check is cut. Usually it's nothing serious, but it's because it's around the eye and it bleeds profusely if it's around your temple.
Çok duramıyoruz zaten. Kanama yoksa evet.
And their hearts are primed to pump out blood as well as they can. That's why this bleeding will not stop if Berkcan Balku doesn't end the fight earlier than expected. Exchanging round kicks, but Mehmet Taş is a little cocky. Fighter in blue trunks and gloves. Long hair, younger fighter, 18 years old, making his pro debut tonight at Fit and Fight Night. They're exchanging knees in the clinch, but Berkcan Balku is heading head first and pushing Mehmet Taş into the neutral corner. Low kick misses. Oh, that was a beautifully placed overhand right. And we've seen the end of the round with Berkcan Balku, fighter of the red corner, falling because of a slip. Here in the replays, you can see where the eyebrow was cut. If there was only a way to exclude the cut from the first stanza, this would have easily been a 10-9 round for Berkcan Balku, but he was cut and the fight was stopped for 3 times.
Seconds out, yardımcılar. Çok sert ve aksiyon dolu bir ilk round oldu. İkinci round başlamadan önce alkışlar her iki sporcumuz için de Mehmet Taş ve Berkcan Balku.
Mehmet Taş, 18 years old, 180 centimeters tall, 71 kilos. Berkcan Balku, 25 years old, 71 kilos, 170 centimeters. They have a 10 centimeter gap between them. And they start fresh. They exchange without holding anything back. And I think we may see a takedown from here. But the referee, Hacı TÜRK, breaks the fighters apart. Weighing each other. Coming in. Because of the height difference, Berkcan Balku, the fighter in red, throws long overhands and round kicks to get in, just to get in the pocket. And he lands a left, catching Mehmet Taş coming in. The teep is there, just like a jab. They both land their lefts. Whoever gets there first and stronger will get at least a knockdown, but they score. They both score. This is a very even round, but the cut may change the course of the action. Berkcan Balku plays a pressure game. Whenever he gets in close, clinches and pushes Mehmet Taş to the ropes. Body head. He puts out a huge volume of punches and kicks. Once he gets close, he doesn't let the opponent breathe. They're in the neutral corner. And again, ring referee pushes them aside. The body shot, well placed, And if you've seen the left, oh, that was telegraphed way too much. Mehmet Taş was playing a little fiery, but because he had the cut early in the fight, he most probably feels like he has entitled himself for a little showboating. Murat Delikurt of Delikurt Fight Academy on the corner of Mehmet Taş in the blue corner is telling him that he should use his height advantage and use a right coming from the top. But this is Muay Thai, not kickboxing. That's why they can lead with an elbow straight to the head, and it can cut deep. It can leave a gaping gash on the forehead of your opponent. Oh, he's coming in, and he listened to his coach as well as anyone could. He landed an overhand right, almost like a Superman punch, and it landed flush. Berkcan Balku, the shorter fighter, is trying to get in, but Mehmet Taş is answering back with better put together combinations. As we approach the end of the second round, we can easily say this fight may not go the distance in the third round. If we see the momentum build up behind Mehmet Taş, the fighter on the blue corner, this fight can end in a spectacular fashion. They've exchanged quite a few blows toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring for at least 3 times in the second round, and we've seen a flurry of punches and kicks in the first, coming from Berkcan Balku, but he was on the receiving end of a huge combination by the end of the second round. Let's see what changes they bring to the third round and whether this will affect their performance. Berkcan Balku, red corner, Mehmet Taş, blue corner, making their pro debuts tonight in Fight Night.
3. Üçüncü round.
Promoted by Hüseyin Demircan, taking place in İstanbul Ataşehir Selectum City Hotel's event hall. This is the first Muay Thai bout of the evening. Spinning back kick followed by a low kick. Scores for the blue corner. He's enjoying his night. He's very calm and composed. Nothing of the flair flaunting in the first 2 rounds. He's actually landing the spinning attacks, and his low kicks on the right side are finding a home. They're not checked, and Berkcan Balku will not be able to continue walking, let alone standing up, if he doesn't check those leg kicks, because they're landing on the meat with the shin. And I believe anyone who's ever had his thigh kicked will vouch for me. I believe this is going to hurt very much by the end of the evening. Oh, the back of the head, and the referee says it's a legal blow and he's counting. Mehmet Taş has had the fight stop at least 4 times. And one with the count, one with the cut. The other 2 were... Another count, standing 8 count, will end with a timeout. They're checking the cut in the last minute of the last round. If the fight goes the distance, we can easily say it's going to favor the blue corner because of these 2 standing 8 counts. But it's a little controversial because you can easily say the elbows were to the back of the head. Let's see if he can pull a Hail Mary out in the last minute. Last 50 seconds, actually. Berkcan Balku, fighter of the red corner, receives a standing ovation because of his heart. This was not a usual stop. This was end of the fight.
Ring hakemi inisiyatifini kullandı, devam edemez dedi ve maçı bitirdi. 3. roundda.
It was Hacı Türks, our ring referee's decision to end the fight in the last minute of the 3rd round.
Hüseyin Demircan sporculara kupaları takip edecek şimdi. Müthiş bir maç oldu, iyi bir mücadele ortaya koydu Berkcan Balku'da. Maçın galibi Mehmet Taş için alkışlar öncelikle. Ve Berkcan Balku'yu da alkışlayalım hep birlikte, işte güzel bir tablo oluşturdular. Organizatör Hüseyin Demircan'da. Muay-Thai'deki ilk maçımızı tamamlamış olduk böylece gecemizde. Ve ayrılırken ringden alkışlar bir kez daha onun için Mehmet Taş. İzleyicileri, değerli misafirlerimiz, ve Hüseyin Demircan organizasyonu olan Fitting Fight Night tüm hızıyla devam ediyor. Sırada gecenin 3. maçı, az önce açılışta organizatör Hüseyin Demircan belirtmişti. Fransız sporcular Türk sporculara karşı olacak demişti. İşte o sözünü ettiğimiz 4 maçın ilki. 2 kadın sporcu gelecek ringe. 52 kilogramda 3'er dakikalık 3 round üzerinden bir mücadele. And first in the blue corner, önce mavi köşede, representing France, Fransız sporcu geliyor ringe. Anlin Nguyen.
Oméga, oméga, bêta, alpha. Je suis trop haut pour les classes, Renoir. Tu crois que je vais bêta, alpha? J'ai la coca sosa, oh la classe à Alpatch. 4 pattes, je connais un, même complètement rabat. S'il y a des billards partout, c'est que je suis dans la boîte. Si ça fait mal, tu cries, tu joues. MC font les cardis, un carrefour attaque. Avec 9 de I, j'ai saigné l'asphalte. Comme un spartiate, avec des salades. Je mange que de la barbaque, nique sa mère.
Nazlıcan Talun! ENİŞ Nazlıcan Talun! Ve işte önce mavi köşede introducing first the blue corner. A fighter of Team Alamos, trained by Rodrigo Alamos. Team Alamos sporcusu Rodrigo Alamos yapıyor antrenörlüğünü. 30 years old, standing 1.58 tall, weighing 52 kilograms. Her professional record, 29 fights, 20 wins, 7 defeats and 2 draws. 30 yaşında 1.58 boyunda, 52 kilogram ağırlığında profesyonel Muay-Thai'de 29 maç yaptı. 20'sini kazanırken 7 kez mağlup oldu. İkisinde berabere kaldı. 2019 Amateur Friend Champion, 2022 Semi-Pro Friend Champion, 2023 Pro Friend Champion. 2019 yılında amatörde Fransa şampiyonu, 2022'de yarı profesyonel Fransa şampiyonu, 2023'te profesyonelde Fransa şampiyonu Nguyen. And her opponent in the red corner, ve işte rakibi kırmızı köşede, fighter of Ego Sports. Ego Sports sporcusu, trained by Çelik yapıyor antrenörlüğünü. 21 years old, standing 1.60 tall, weighing 52 kilograms. Her professional record, 4 fights, 3 wins and only 1 defeat. 21 yaşında 1.60 boyunda, 52 kilogram ağırlığında profesyonel Muay Thai'de 4 maç yaptı. 3'ünü kazandı ve sadece bir kez mağlup oldu. Kickbox'ta Vako Avrupa şampiyonluğu, dünya şampiyonluğu unvanı var. Tam 11 kez Türkiye şampiyonu, IFMA Avrupa şampiyonu, 7 kez IFMA Avrupa Kupası şampiyonu, Waykuru dünya şampiyonu, Muay Thai dünya şampiyonu, Storm Girl, Fırtına Kız, Melis Nazlıcan Talun. Karşılaşması ring hakemi ring referee Merve Nur ÇAM.
Fit and Fight Night, promoted by Hüseyin Demircan, taking place in İstanbul Ataşehir Selectum City Hotel's event hall. And this is the traditional Waykuru before the Muay Thai event that is going to take place at 52 kilos, 3 rounds of 3 minutes.
Waykuru zamanı.
France versus Türkiye.
Ustaya saygı zamanı.
Nguyen. France versus Storm Girl. Melis Nazlıcan Talun. They have a 9-year-old age difference and a professional career experience. 29 records, 29 total fights with 20 wins, 7 losses and 2 draws for Rodrigo Alamos student Nguyen. She started Thai boxing at 11 years of age and began fighting under Rodrigo Alamos' guidance at Team Alamos in 2018. In 2019, she claimed the French amateur title, followed by a semi-pro championship in 2022, and reached the professional ranks in 2023. After suffering her first knockout, she came back just a month later, winning against an opponent who now competes in one championship. She doesn't bounce back, she comes back stronger. This is the blue corner, Nguyen. And on the red corner, the Turkish representative of Muay Thai. 160 centimeters tall, 21 years old, 4 matches in total, 3 wins, 1 loss, representing Şahin Gym and coached by Şahin Erol. Our ring referee is Merve Nur ÇAM. Our Turkish fighter, Storm Girl, has had financial struggles early in her life, and she was introduced to the sports when her family sought help from the social services. They provided activities like theater, singing, painting, and Muay Thai, and these new experiences gave Storm Girl an outlet at only 7 years of age. She comes in really strong, but Guyen on the blue corner is as experienced as she comes. 29 total matches, stoic appearance. Because this is a Muay Thai rule event, the fight will let the fighters take down each other with sweeps, upper body, almost like Greco-Roman wrestling kind takedowns. Even though she's younger, 9 years younger than her French opponent, Melis Nazlıcan Talun, the Turkish fighter, has a long list of impressive accomplishments. Muay Thai world champion, Muay Thai Waikuru world champion, IFMA European champion, and 7-time IFMA European Cup champion, Wako Kickboxing European champion, Wako Kickboxing World Cup champion, and 11-time Turkish champion. She is no cake, let's say. And this takedown shows how tough both girls are. They fight like a girl, they win like a girl, and they combine kicks and punches in bunches. Fit and Fight Night promised to deliver some of the best talents in Muay Thai from around the world, and here we see the French and Turkish representatives of this ancient martial art. Guyen versus Talun. Storm Girl showed a teeth, but kicked the face of the French fighter, and she came back, almost bouncing back from the ropes where she was pushed into. They're stationary, but they won't bob and weave, jump around like kickboxers do. They will have a different kind of stance with hands high and in the middle. Storm Girl uses her teep to the face, front kick to the face, really effectively. And here we are, approaching the end of the first round. And we see the first round a very even, very competitive round, so we can easily claim this fight can go either way. The replays after she tripped and took down Guyen. Storm Girl landed with an elbow in the middle. That was a little dirty, but I guess it's anything to get the win. One of Melis Nazlıcan Talun's Storm Girl of Turkiye, the red
Seconds out, yardımcılar.
This moments came when her first club closed due to financial difficulties and her first coach
İkinci
moved to
round.
the US. She was left to train on her own at a very young age, and she had to discipline herself. Feeling isolated but determined to succeed, she went on to join Şahin Gym, and we can easily see they had a tough training. And both girls, Guyen of France and Talun of Turkiye, Storm Girl, display huge hearts. Here we are in the second round of the second fight. Fit and Fight Night's second Muay Thai bout. Third fight of the evening. Second Muay Thai fight of the evening. Even though the action is not as fast-paced as the previous bout, you can easily see both these girls do their best to let the fight end earlier than supposed to. Storm Girl with a right and a left, but because this is Muay Thai and they're allowed to clinch, they're not using their distance and get close and hug, also known as a clinch. The older fighter, 30 years old, Guyen from France, in the blue corner, is now breathing with her mouth open, and she was the target of Storm Girl's spinning attack. But as they end, Nazlıcan Talun, Storm Girl, targets the head. And this fight goes to the ground, but they're taking longer and longer to get back up. And they go in with the intention of taking each other down. Storm Girl versus Guyen. As I was saying, the older fighter in the blue corner looks a little more tired, just a tad bit more. And this ends the second round. We will see in the replays how both fighters did their best to take each other down. As you can see in the replays, Guyen of blue corner, representing France, a spinning back fist from the left side. And you can easily say the Storm Girl will use the home turf advantage.
Round 3, üçüncü round.
They start heavy, and it's a beautiful takedown, but it's a judo takedown. And the French fighter is pissed off. Let's see if this is going to affect the excitement level of the fight, and yes, it does. Here we go again, another takedown. And these takedowns take a lot out of the gas tank of any opponent. Again, a push kick to the face from the red corner. Storm Girl lands a right, buckles back Guyen's head. but she's getting cocky, and this may cost her. I mean, Storm Girl, Turkish fighter of the red corner. And she was warned by Merve Nur ÇAM, our referee, not to bounce back from the ropes. And she's now showboating by throwing her opponent off. These grueling clinch fights take a lot out of their conditioning. But Storm Girl says she's not hurt. She's just shaking her head. She's playing for the audience, but oh, that was a good pull. Oh, again, another takedown, which sees Nguyen on her back, and she's just shaking her head as if nothing happened. Of course not. She won't give away what hurts, but this gives Nazlıcan Talun, Storm Girl, Turkish fighter of the red corner, a lot more confidence to get in, because once they clinch, she makes her fly. Nguyen is pushing the Turkish fighter to her own corner, but Storm Girl gets out of there. 2 punches land, but Nguyen just shakes her head. Another takedown, and she's just protesting. The French fighter is shaking her head because these takedowns just look like they're hurt, but they don't actually do anything, according to her own claims. Both raise their hands, but we can safely say those takedowns
Harika bir maç izledik, harika. Bir kez daha iki sporcu için de alkışlar gelsin lütfen İstanbul'da. İşte şu anda puanlar masada toplandı. Az sonra resmi olarak açıklayacağız sonucu. Sporculara kupalarını takdim etmeleri üzere Fighting Fight Night'ın önemli destekçilerinden Karabacak İnşaat. Karabacak İnşaat adına Sayın Hamit Karabacak'ı ringe davet ediyor.
Mr. Main Man, Mustafa Özben. Back into the ring to see who won. And Nguyen representing France.
Değerli misafirlerimiz, sevgili Sports TV izleyicileri, işte şu anda resmi sonuç elimde. Ladies and gentlemen, the judges made the scoring and we have a split decision. Bir oy çokluğu durumu var. Winning on points 2-1. 2-1 sayıyla maçı kazanan Red Corner, kırmızı köşe, ENİŞ Nazlıcan Sporculara kupaları Karabacak İnşaat İzge'ye Sayın Hamit Karabacak tarafından takdim edilecek. Buyurunuz Habib Bey. İşte kazanan sporcu Nazlıcan Talun'a şu anda kupası takdim ediliyor. Ve Fransız sporcu Andrin Nguyen de kupasıyla buluşuyor. Alkışlar bir kez daha Nazlıcan Talun için. Sayın Karabacak, ayrılmayın efendim lütfen. Sayın Karabacak, bir teşekkür plaketimiz var size. Fighting Fight Night'e yapmış olduğunuz çok değerli katkılardan dolayı organizatör Hüseyin Demircan teşekkürlerini ifade eden bu plaketi takdim ediyor. Sayın Habib Karabacak'a ve Karabacak İnşaat'a bir kez daha teşekkürlerimizi sunuyoruz. Sağ olun, var olun. Fitting Fight Night'ta heyecan devam ediyor. 3 maç geride kaldı. Şu ana kadar gördüklerimi beğendim diyenler alkışlayabilir mi lütfen? Daha fazlasını görmek istiyorum diyenler alkışlayabilir mi şimdi de? Ve işte gecenin 4. maçı. 60 kilogramda 3'er dakikalık 3 round üzerinden bir mücadele. Ve önce mavi köşede Fransız sporcu geliyor ringe. First in the blue corner representing France, Luca Bouguer. Ve işte şimdi rakibi, and his opponent in the right corner, kırmızı köşede sporcumuz Miran Bayram. Introducing first the blue corner. Önce mavi köşede. Representing France, Fransız sporcu, a fighter of martial gym, trained by David Alexis and Cedric Combo. David Alexis ve Cedric Combo yapıyor antrenörlüğünü. Martial gym sporcusu, 27 years old, standing 1.70 tall, weighing 60 kilograms. His professional record, 16 fights, 11 wins, 5 defeats. He is a French champion. 27 yaşında, 1.70 boyunda, 60 kilogram ağırlığında. Profesyonelde 16 maç yaptı, 11'ini kazandı. 5 kez mağlup oldu. Fransa şampiyonluğu ünvanı var. Luca Bouguer! And his opponent in the right corner, beşte rakibi kırmızı köşede. A fighter of MCM Personal Training, NCM Personal Training sporcusu, trained by Nazım Can'ın Muhlandız yapıyor antrenörlüğünü. 21 years old, standing 1.75 tall, weighing 60 kilograms. His professional record, 2 fights, 1 win and 1 defeat. 21 yaşında, 1.70 boyunda, 60 kilogram ağırlığında profesyonel Muay-Thai'de 2 maç yaptı. Birini kazandı, birini kaybetti. IMF Kupası şampiyonu, Asya Kupası şampiyonu, kickboksta 2 kez Dünya Kupası şampiyonu ve Dünya Şampiyonası'nın gümüş madalyalı ismi. IMF Cup Champion, Asian Cup Champion, in kickboxing 2-time World Cup Champion and 2-time World Championship silver medalist, the Money Man, Miran Bayram. Karşılaşmanın ring hakemi, ring referee, WMC hakemlerimizden Sayın Bülent ENİŞ.
Fit-in Fight Night. Selectum City Hotel Event Hall in İstanbul, Ataşehir, Türkiye. Promoted by Hüseyin Demircan. This is a professional Muay Thai event with amazing performances so far. We've had 3 fights back-to-back. First one was a mixed fighting sports. bout that took place in the ring and went on with 3 Muay Thai fights. This one will be 3 rounds of 3 minutes, 60 kilos. France versus Turkiye. Lucas Buye versus Miran Bayram. Lucas, a 28-year-old French fighter of Sicilian origin. Buye was the 60-kilo French pro champion. He began his boxing journey at 17 under the guidance of David Alessi, who became like a father to him. And he currently trains at Martial Gym of Selectum, despite enduring major setbacks, including a head fracture and surgeries on both hips that sidelined him for over a year. Lucas came back stronger than ever. Well, his next goal, if you ask him, is to fight at One Lumpini in Bangkok, ready to show the world what he's made of. And the quest begins here in Istanbul, Turkey, Selectum City Hotel Event Hall, Fit and Fight Night. His opponent in the red corner is a 21-year-old Turkish fighter with 1 win and 1 loss. A very fresh, green, inexperienced professional career. And he began his athletic journey at the age of 6. In Muay Thai, he became a 2-time national team selection champion and competed twice in the World Championships. He did not place on the podium, and he went on to win the EMF Cup and claimed the title of Kazakhstan Asian Cup Championship. In kickboxing, he became a 2-time World Cup champion and earned a silver medal at the World Championship in Portugal. This was a low blow, but unintentional. Buye versus Bayram. They have a 6-year-old age difference, with the French fighter being the elder. And he checks the right low kick and he goes low to high, the Turkish fighter. The low kicks start landing, but right cross gets in, and Bayram, the Turkish fighter, finds a beautiful place for his right elbow on the forehead of the French fighter Buye. Buye holds the kick and answers back with a combination. Again, holding the kick and answering back with a beautifully placed right. Straight right, yes. Lucas Buye is pushing his opponent, Turkish opponent, to the ropes, and he's cornering him in the red corner right now, closer to his own coach, but we may see a takedown. The referee, Bülent, ENİŞ, splits them again. A 2-punch combination from the French fighter, and he escapes the takedown. He commits a little too much for the straight elbow, right elbow, and he loses his balance and tumbles to the ground. Looking for a takedown again, and Bülent, ENİŞ, our referee, splits them as the first round comes to an end. Fit in Fight Night, professional Muay Thai, promoted by Hüseyin Demircan. The inaugural event takes place at İstanbul Ataşehir, Selectum City Hotel's Event Hall. Lucas Buye representing France in blue corner, of Sicilian origin, and Miran Bayram, representing Turkiye, in the red corner. Low kicks land really well on both thighs, and the fighters are now pushing each other into the ropes in a clinch. The clinch fighting, even though it doesn't seem like much, takes a lot out of the gas tank. And the low kicks combined with the clinch fighting will drain the life out of any fighter who's not primed for this kind of a grueling pace. Trips, sweeps, takedowns, they're all welcome in Muay Thai. Oh! Even though he lands, the French fighter, Bouye, loses balance and eats one on the way in. Leading with an uppercut and a straight right to the body. Bayram is, after scoring some points, not a knockout. But we can easily see that Lucas Bouye is much more keen on getting a big highlight reel knockout. He knows the Turkish fighter will always have the advantage because of the home crowd, and the spinning attack lands on the block. And Bouye leads in with a straight right elbow. I can see up close that the left thigh of the French fighter is bruised and swollen because of all the low kicks that end it. Our Turkish fighter Bayram shows low and goes high. Bülent ENİŞ will not allow clinch fighting on the ropes. So far, we've seen him break both fighters as soon as they start leaning over the ropes, which poses a real threat for both fighters. Bayram uses a switch jump knee, trying to catch in. Lucas Bouye coming in hot. This is the end of the second stanza. And the French fighter seems to think he's winning. This is the third and final round of Lucas Bouye versus Miran Bayram. We can see in the replays how well the clinch fighting plays for both fighters' hands. We can easily see why Bouye thought he was winning, but most of his blows, strikes, landed on the defense of Miran Bayram. Turkish fighter seems to be going in for a victory. Third and final round in Fit and Fight Night's professional Muay Thai bouts in İstanbul Ataşehir Selectum City Hotel's event hall. Lucas Bouye of France in the blue corner and Miran Bayram of Turkiye in the red corner. They clinch closer to the blue corner and Bülent ENİŞ breaks them. As you can hear the crowd, he lifted the French fighter, taking him almost wrestling style down to the ground, but he was warned by the referee. The uppercut goes through the defenses and lands on the Turkish fighter's chin, but he's not fazed by it. He's unfazed by any strikes that comes in his way. 21 versus 27. They're both young, and the French fighter is showing a lot more aggression. Taunting Bayram to come in, even though he's close and he can actually take the fight to him. He's the much more active and aggressive fighter, but Bayram is trying to lure him in with tactics of playing possum. Bouye pushes his opponent to the ropes. They have a 5-centimeter height difference, which looks more like 10 actually, because Miran Bayram of Turkiye in red trunks and gloves fights taller, a lot taller than the French fighter. Here we are in the last 40 seconds of the third round. Miran Bayram versus Lucas Bouye. And we can see the French fighter trying to land combinations, but the Turkish fighter just lays back and taunts. He doesn't actually do anything, but claimed that it didn't hurt. I don't know how much confidence you would have in that kind of a situation from a fighter who's not supposed to show you that it hurts. But we can see the combinations landing on the defenses, the block, but still the French fighter ends it on a high note. Let's see if the judges will play fair this time. And even though he's making a victory lap,
sporculara kupalarını takdim etmesi üzere Fit in Fight Night'ın değerli destekçilerinden, sponsorlarımızdan Niş Oteller grubunu temsilen Sayın
Fit in Fight Night.
Buyurun Sayın Erdemir.
Muay Thai at its best, promoted by Hüseyin Demircan, live from İstanbul Ataşehir, Selectum City Hotel's event hall. We've had amazing performances in the ring tonight, and the inaugural event for Fit in Fight Night is live on Prime Fight, as well as local TV stations and YouTube. Here we are in the ring.
Resmi sonuç elinde. Hakemler puanlamayı yaptı. Bir karara vardı. Bir oy çokluğu durumu var. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a split decision, winning on points 2-1. Müsabakayı 2-1 sayıyla kazanan. Blue corner, mavi köşe, Lucas Bouye.
Gave Lucas Bouye a split decision, 2-1, making him the winner of his 12th victory and giving Miran Bayram his second loss in his fresh career. He didn't play it safe, the French fighter, and he pushed along.
Bir güzel tablo oluştu. Miran Bayram'ı da hep birlikte alkışlayalım lütfen. İyi bir mücadele koydu ortaya. Ama maçın galibi 2-1 sayıyla Fransız sporcu Lucas Bouye. Oteller grubu adına Sayın Erol Erdemir, gecemize yapmış olduğunuz çok değerli katkılar için bir teşekkür plaketi takdim etmek isteriz size. İşte o teşekkürümüzü ifade eden plaket organizatör Sayın Hüseyin Demircan tarafından takdim ediliyor. Niş Oteller grubuna ve Sayın Erol Erdemir'e bir kez daha teşekkürlerimizi sunuyoruz alkışlarla. Sağ olun, var olun. Değerli Sports TV izleyicileri, saygıdeğer misafirlerimiz, bir Hüseyin Demircan organizasyonu olan Fit in Fight Night'ta heyecan devam ediyor. Sırada gecenin 5. maçı. 3'er dakikalık 3 round üzerinden bir mücadele. 55 kilogramda 2 kadın sporcunun mücadelesi. 2 female fighters at 55 kilograms. 3-minute rounds of Muay-Thai. And first in the blue corner. Önce mavi köşede representing France. Fransız sporcu gelecek ringe. Manuel! İşte rakibi, her opponent in the red corner representing Türkiye, Türk sporcu geliyor ringe, Nefise Çelik.
Deli diyorlar kimilerine, sor bana benim aklım yerinde mi diye. Hepi topu dünya bunun adıdır, bir gün kim akıllı kim deli diye. Bir aşk bir taş atmış kuyuya, 40 akıllı çıkaramamış hali. Banteli derler bunun adına, kulak duymaz ama duyan.
Introducing first the blue corner. Önce mavi köşede representing France, Fransız sporcu and fighter over ring of the box, trained by Antoine Manzi. Antoine Manzi yapıyor antrenörlüğünü. Ring of the box sporcusu, 32 years old, standing 1.63 tall, weighing 55 kilograms. Her professional record, 12 fights, 10 wins and 2 defeats. 32 yaşında, 1.63 boyunda, 55 kilogram ağırlığında profesyonel Muay-Thai'de 12 maç yaptı, 10'unu kazandı, 2 kez mağlup oldu. In amateur Muay-Thai, amatör Muay-Thai'de 2 kez Fransa şampiyonu, 2-time French champion and Patong Stadium belt winner. Tayland'da Patong stadında kemer kazandı Luis Manuel. And her opponent in the red corner. Ve işte rakibi kırmızı köşede representing Türkiye, Türk sporcu and fighter of Delikurt Fight Akademi sporcusu, trained by Murat Delikurt yapıyor antrenörlüğünü. 23 years old, standing 1.68 tall, weighing 55 kilograms. Her professional record, 11 fights, 11 wins, a perfect one. 23 yaşında, 1.68 boyunda, 55 kilogram ağırlığında kusursuz bir kariyeri var. Profesyonel Muay-Thai'de 11 maç yaptı, tamamını kazandı. 2 kez IFMA Dünya Şampiyonası'nın gümüş madalyalı ismi, FISU Combat Game şampiyonu, üniversiteler arası dünya şampiyonu, tam 4 kez Türkiye şampiyonu, The Wolf of the Rings, ringlerin deli kurdu, Nefise Delikurt. And the ring referee, karşılaşmanın ring hakemi Sayın Merve Nur ÇAM.
Don't blink for this one. Fit and Fight Night professional Muay Thai event promoted by Hüseyin Demircan live in İstanbul, Ataşehir, Selectum City Hotels event hall, and we go back to yesterday's press conference and face-off. Louis Manuel of France against Nefise Atalay Delikurt of Turkey. 32-year-old French fighter has 12 fights, 10 wins, 2 losses. And Nefise Atalay Delikurt, carrying her coach's last name, has a perfect record. Undefeated in 11 fights. 23 years of age, 9 years younger than her French opponent. Louis Manuel of France started boxing later than most, with just 4 years of practice and 2 years of fighting experience. In her first year, she became a double French amateur champion and turned professional the following year. It's not common for especially people who start off late in their life to combat sports to have this much success. For her, there are no bad experiences. Her 2 losses were valuable lessons for her, and she's went on to win a lot more. She's already broken her nose twice in one fight, broke 4 ribs, but won both times. And she calls her best memory winning her first belt at Patong Stadium. Don't blink. Nefise Delikurt started her Muay Thai journey at 14, and she's wearing red here now. Clinch fighting is broken by our ring referee Merve Nur ÇAM. She's earned national and international titles in boxing and kickboxing, Muay Thai and Wushu. Nefise has reached the finals of the Muay Thai World Championship twice and is a World Championship champion in university level competitions. You can see in her stance that she's fearless and likes the volume as well as strength behind her kicks and punches. She went to the body and took everything Louis Manuel dished out to make her lose her balance, but didn't lose her own. Nefise Atalay Delikurt has competed professionally in Australia and Cambodia. In October, she will represent Turkey at the Muay Thai European Championship in Kosovo. And she's been mostly the aggressor here, and they both use their straight right elbows to cut. She has a reputation of being fearless, and this makes her a lot more dangerous because she walks in 2 punches and is durable. Oh, and again another cut. We're so used to seeing all of these bloody faces in Muay Thai because of the elbow use that you can easily see to be effective. the cut cost the second fighter his fight actually, and this was again a well-placed straight elbow that cut the dome of the French fighter's head. Again on the left side. Beautifully placed left elbow, again squeezing the life out of the French fighter. Here we go for another timeout to have Luis Manuel get checked because of a cut. Nefise Atalay Delikurt, red corner, Turkish fighter. She's had a very challenging life, but thanks to her coach Murat Delikurt and the healing power of the sport, she has overcome those hardships despite the personal struggles and responsibilities that have caused ups and downs in her sports career. She believes she's progressing steadily as she refocuses on her goals. With the reputation she has built, she's confident that her name will be well known as well as she would like it to be known, actually. And Luis Manuel is getting checked by her corner in the blue corner. And here we continue in the second round. A spinning back fist that lands on the block from Delikurt. A beautiful push and right knee right into the belly. And because she has had her opponent's forehead cut, this will definitely reflect on the judges' scorecards. As you can see in the replays, the best part of Muay Thai is that the action continues when they clinch. This clinch is the home of many cuts. Both fighters from Delikurt Fight Academy, Mehmet Taş, you can see in the red corner, won their fights with their cuts. Not only the top of her head, but excuse me, it's not Samuel, it's Luis Manuel, that has her nose not stopped bleeding. Let's see if she can continue. The referee is about to decide whether to continue. And here we continue.
İkinci round.
Nefise Atalay Delikurt, Turkish fighter of the red corner, will be the winner of this bout by Dr. Stoppage, because the bloodied Luis Manuel cannot continue with that much blood flowing out of
maç bitti.
her face.
Devam edemez dedi. Galibiyet geldi Nefise Delikurt için.
We've seen both Delikurt Fight Academy fighters win with early cuts. And the perfect record for Nefise Atalay Delikurt continues in 12th victory. A dozen fights, a dozen wins.
Az sonra resmi olarak da açıklayacağız kararı. Sporculara kupalarını takdim etmesi üzere Fit in Fight Night'ın önemli sponsorlarından Tensaflex adına Sayın Kemal Lenke'yi ringe davet ediyor. Buyurun Sayın Lenke. İşte sakatlığı sebebiyle maça devam edemedi. Hakem maçı bitirdi. İkinci raundun sonunda müsabakayı kazanan Red Corner kırmızı köşe Nefise Çelik.
The winner by Dr. Stoppage. Fit Fight Night's fifth fight is a win for the Turkish fighter Nefise Atalay Delikurç. 23 years old. Wins in her 12th bout. A perfect record, undefeated. 23 years old and is moving on for international stardom. And Luis Manuel receives an ovation of appreciation from the Turkish crowd, putting all her efforts in perspective.
Hüseyin Demircan Sayın Kemal Eke'ye teşekkür plaketini takdim ediyor. Sayın Kemal Eke'ye ve Tensaflex'e bir kez daha teşekkürlerimizi sunuyoruz. Sağ olun, var olun efendim. Ve işte bir Hüseyin Demircan organizasyonu olan Fit in Fight Night'ta gecenin sonuncu 6. maçı. 68 kilogramda 3'er dakikalık 3 round üzerinden bir mücadele. Sevgili Sports TV izleyicileri, sakın koltuğunuzdan kalkmayın. Gözünüzü bile kırpmayın. Salondaki değerli misafirlerimiz, işte gecenin maçı. 3'er dakikalık 3 round üzerinden Muay-Thai müsabakası. Önce mavi köşede Fransız sporcu geliyor ringe. First in the blue corner representing France, Samuel Anastas.
Toutes ces fautes, si j'avais un stylo magique, j'aurais tout rayé. Faudrait que je dorme, je fasse un rêve de ouf, je le convertisse dans le réel. Si j'étais psychologue, Je traiterai mes traumatismes dans un monde où je suis peintre. Ah, je rajoute un peu de blanc pour effacer les délits, un peu de bleu pour commencer son bélis, un peu de noir pour me rappeler de la vraie vie, un peu de vert pour retrouver mes esprits. Wow, wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow, wow. Je crois que cette vie est une chienne, parce qu'elle me donne l'occasion de me venger. Aujourd'hui je ne sais même plus comment me ranger. Capuché, je parle avec des gens qui sont partis, comme si j'étais dérangé. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ah. Je représente fièrement. Tu veux que je change sur quoi? C'est des sensus, je crois. C'est une espèce grotesque. Je préfère encore les
rakibi kırmızı köşede en üst opponent in the red corner representing Türkiye. Sporcumuz geliyor ringe. Kenan Güzel. Introducing first step blue corner. Önce mavi köşede. Representing France, Fransız sporcu. A fighter of Marseille Box-Pied Point. And trained by Cedric Castagna. Cedric Castagna yapıyor antrenörlüğünü. 25 years old, setting 1.84 tall, weighing 68 kilograms. His professional record, 19 fights, 17 wins, and only 2 defeats. 25 yaşında, 1.84 boyunda, 68 kilogram ağırlığında. Profesyonel Muay-Thai'de 19 maç yaptı, 17'sini kazandı. Sadece 2 kez mağlup oldu. Samuel Anastan! 5'te rakibi kırmızı köşede. His opponent in the red corner. Trained by Mehmet Karabürk yapıyor antrenörlüğünü. 26 years old, setting 1.79 tall, weighing 68 kilograms. His professional record, 25 fights, 19 wins, 6 defeats. 25 maç yaptı, 19'unu kazandı, 6 kez mağlup oldu. 2 kez kickboxta Türkiye şampiyonluğu ünvanı var. 2 times kickboxing Turkish champion. Kenan Güzel! Başkanımın ilk öndemi Sayın Kahir Aslan.
I am always ready. If you want now, if you want tomorrow, doesn't matter.
Ben her zaman hazırım. Şu anda evde olsa hazırım. Hamburger olmuş, ayarın olmuş, fark etmez diyor. Vay kuru zamanı, ustaya saygı ritüeli.
Red çıkartmadı.
Round one. Birinci round.
Fit and Fight Night, professional Muay Thai event promoted by Hüseyin Demircan, live in İstanbul, Türkiye, Selectum City Hotels Event Hall. And this is the main event between France and Turkey again. Samuel Anastas from France, 25 years old, 184 centimeters tall, 17 wins, 2 losses. He started Muay Thai at 17 and moving between several gyms before eventually training on his own. He faced a lot of challenges and he remained dedicated to his craft, constantly pushing himself to improve, and his record shows. He's fighting out of Cedric Castaña's Marseille Boxing Point. He's facing Kenan Güzel of İsmail Uzuner's lineage. 19 wins, 6 losses, and he was born in 1996 in Istanbul. He began his athletic journey at the age of 5 or 6 with karate, before discovering contact sports during his high school years and competing both in amateur and professional kickboxing and Muay Thai. Who fell down and is getting up. His chest tattoo says "Fight or Die." He holds a degree in sports sciences and spent many years actively coaching while pursuing his own sports career. And while coaching under Bujin brand, he was introduced to traditional boxing, which he later added to his professional fight repertoire, helping him develop his striking skills. But this Muay Thai base is a lot more his style. Knowing him personally, I can say Kenan Güzel is facing his toughest opponent yet. Because Samuel Anastas, even though they don't have much difference in age, height, experience, anything else, the styles clash, and both are active, aggressive, pushing forward, yet Anastas is finding better footing for his kicks. That was a slip. Could have easily hurt his arm. But Kenan Güzel seems to be fine now. Kenan actually made a radical decision around a year ago to move to Thailand and pursue his professional fighting career from over there. His biggest goal is to win a belt. And with each passing day, he feels like he's getting closer to achieving that dream. Kenan Güzel is now fighting out of İsmail Uzuner, who recently made his Jubilee fight a few weeks ago, where Kaan Kazgan was supposed to fight as the main event, but he deservingly made his call to quit fighting game at the top. We can see Kenan Güzel has been cut, and this is the end of the first round. We can safely say the French fighter did pretty well for himself. As you can see in the replays, the French fighter moved out of left high kick, which then left Kenan Güzel on the ground because he lost his balance and fell. But his arm was dangerously bent. Grateful that nothing serious happened, because that would have been a shame for him to not continue. Let me not jinx it and let him continue in the second stanza for this epic battle. We can safely say the cut will score better for the fighter who delivers it And the one who receives this time is the red corner Turkish fighter Kenan Güzel. Samuel Anastas seems to be stoic, unfazed. He just moves out of the range for the push kicks, and he lands a right from on top of his opponent's jab. Comes in with an elbow but doesn't land. The combinations, even though they don't all land well, has made the fight stop again due to cuts. Our ring referee, Kahir Aslan, decided to get the fighter checked again because it's not only the eyebrows, but I believe there's a cut on top of his nose. The bridge of his nose is seemingly open, and it's a bleeding wound. They're applying Vaseline into the open wound so that it can stop bleeding on top of his eyes and blocking his vision. It's not about the blood being dangerous or anything, it's just that it's hindering the sight. And even though these Vaseline bugs are around her eye, I think the referee is about to call this fight off. Yes, it's another decision due to cuts. It's a pity that it doesn't continue, but it's the fight game, especially in Muay Thai, when you use all those elbows that cut like blades. And they both know that they could easily be the one giving the cut, delivering the blow. And this time it was Kenan Güzel of red corner Turkiye to receive the cut, and he couldn't continue at the end of the second round. Our ring referee Kahir Aslan decided to stop the fight, giving the victory to Samuel Anastas of France. And this has been his 18th victory. This was a beautiful performance, and we go back into the ring. Samuel Anastas of France edging another win on his belt. He's now moving up to 17, from 17 to 18 wins. 18 wins and 2 losses.
İşte güzel bir tablo bir kez daha. Türk sporcular Fransız sporculara karşıydı bu özel gecede. Bir Hüseyin Demircan organizasyonu Fit in Fight Night Sports TV'de canlı yayında sizlerle birlikteydik ve dünyada tam 110 ülkede canlı olarak yayınlandı bu organizasyon. Organizatör bu arada bir meydan okuma mı geliyor? Bir rövanş talebi var. Bir rövanş talebi var. Kenan Güzel'den evet, rövanş teklifi geldi Kenan Güzel'den ve Samuel de kabul ediyor. Tamam dedi. Bu maçın rövanşını
Because this was an early stoppage due to a cut, we have now decided on a rematch
Bu ilk
Our
organizasyondu
promoter, Hüseyin
ama
Demircan,
devamı
is
gelecek.
now
Fight
announcing
Night heyecanı
the
sizlere
rematch.
yaşatacak. Öyle değil mi Hüseyin Demircan?
Kesinlikle tabii ki. Benim ana maçım buydu. Erken bitti. Birinci roundda bitti. Şanslı şekilde kaybetti Kenan bu maçı. Ama rövanş istedi. Herhalde bir dahaki maç için tekrar Kenan Samuel maçı olacak.
Gecemizi de sonlandırıyoruz böylece. Alkışlar bir kez daha her iki sporcu için. Değerli Sports TV izleyicileri, sevgili misafirlerimiz, bir Hüseyin Demircan organizasyonu olan Fit Fight Night burada sona eriyor. Organizasyonumuza göstermiş olduğunuz ilgiye teşekkür ederiz. Hoşça kalın.